All right, so when you log into Bestseller Ranking Pro in the members area, the first thing you're going to see here is how many Amazon bestseller categories and bestseller lists we're currently tracking in Bestseller Ranking Pro. So it's over 28,700 categories for US ebooks, about 10,000, a little under 10,000 for US physical books, print books, about a little less than 200 Audible audiobook categories, and then about 3,000 ebook categories for the UK, and 5,500 book categories for print books in the UK. And so one of the tools we have inside Bestseller Ranking Pro is the Ultimate Category Finder tool, which is amazing. So after 3 years in development, we created this most simple, easiest, fastest way to find the most relevant, best categories for your book, so you can get Amazon to put your book on the bookshelves in front of your ideal readers every single day. So here's how it works. With this category finder tool, you're going to simply select whether you're looking for categories in the US or the UK, and whether you're looking for categories for your ebook or for your print books. Okay? Then you're going to go ahead and type in what you're looking for. So let's say you're a novelist and you write science fiction. So we're going to go ahead and type in science fiction and hit search. And immediately you're going to see all the results. So if you scroll down the page, you will see that on Amazon for ebooks in the US, there are 120 different bestseller lists or categories or bookshelves to get Amazon to put your book in if you write books that have to do with science fiction. Now, how the data is laid out for you is that the first thing you'll see here is the exact name of the bestseller list category on Amazon. So this is children's ebooks is the parent category here, then science fiction, fantasy, and scary stories, then fantasy and magic, and then coming of age. And so if we click this link, it's going to take us directly to the Amazon Kindle store where readers are browsing for books just like this. And you'll see the top paid books in this category, the top free books in this category, the new releases in this category. And this is where you can go through and do some competitive research, some market analysis to figure out what kind of books are in these categories and if your book makes sense to be in this category. Like if you want your book on the bookshelf next to Harry Potter, this would be the place for you. If you want your book on the bookshelf next to Cursed by the Gods, this is the place for you. Now, next what you'll see here is the book number 1 ranking. So this is the Kindle sales ranking 154 for the number 1 book in this category right now. If we scroll over that number for the sales ranking, what we'll see is the estimate of how many sales you need, exactly how many sales you need each month or in a 24-hour period to achieve that ranking. So if you want to be the number 1 best-selling book in this particular category right now, you need to sell 463 books within 24 hours, or over the course of a month, sell 6,950 books, right? And the reason it's an either or, right? Either you can sell that many copies per month or that many copies in 24 hours, because Amazon's sales algorithm is based on momentum. So what that means is if you sell 463 books in 24 hours, Amazon counts it as if you had sold 7,000 books in a month. Right, so when you do your book launches or you relaunch a book or you have someone do a big promotion for your book, you can jump your sales ranking up really, really quickly and achieve number 1 bestseller status, even in a really competitive category like this. Now, if you're looking at a category that's too competitive for the number 1 spot, you might want to hit the number 20 spot in that category. And the reason you want to be in the top 20 spot in a category is because when you look at the bestseller lists on Amazon, how they're laid out is the top 20 spots go on the first page. The second page is 21 to 40, all the way to the 5th page. If you rank beyond the 100th spot, you don't actually get featured on that bookshelf. So it's like Amazon takes your book off the bookshelf after you drop out of the top 100 rankings. So just like with Google search results, you want to be on the front page, right? The front page results are where you're going to get the most clicks and the most sales. So ideally, you want to rank your book either in the number 1 spot in your category or in the top 20 spots in your category. And so if you can't hit number 1 in this particular category, maybe you can hit the top 20 spot. So in this category, the sales ranking for the 20th book in this category is 11,883 in the Kindle store. That means you need about 300 ebook sales per month or 20 ebook sales in a 24-hour period to rank on the front page of this category next to Harry Potter. So you can be on the bookshelf with Harry Potter with just 20 sales in 24 hours in this particular category. Now, if you can't rank number 1 or number 20 in a category, maybe you're a brand new author, you have no audience, no following yet, and maybe you're in a big competitive market and it's tough to find a category where you can rank in the top 20 spots for right now, you can aim for the top 100 spots in your category. So for this category, you only need 62 sales per month or 4 sales in 24 hours to be on the same bookshelf on Amazon as Harry Potter, right? Which is pretty cool. The other really awesome thing you can do with this is actually organize by competitiveness. So if I click this book number 1 category right here, it's going to show me the most competitive categories on Amazon. So this category, you need 60,000 sales a month just to rank for the number 1 spot in this category right now, right? Which is really competitive. Very few folks can do that. But if you click it again, you'll see the least competitive categories right now on Amazon. So in this category, you only need 1 sale in 24 hours to be number 1 in this category. On this one, you need 3 sales in 24 hours or 45 sales per month. This one down here, you need 80 sales per month or 5 sales in 24 hours to be number 1 in this category. And when you see these zeros over here in the rankings, what that means is that these are new categories, right? So if we look at this category right here on Amazon and we scroll down the page, what you're going to see is there's only 14 books in this category right now. Only 14 books in this category. So that's not very many categories right here. It's just a few, 14 out of 100. So that means it's a brand new category. Amazon is still adding more books to this category. And because it's a brand new category, there's almost no competition. So becoming number 1 in a brand new category is super easy. And you can tell that with the software right away. Now, ideally, what you want to do is you want to find that sweet spot of categories that you can rank for number 1 or the top 20 spots. You're on that front page of the bookshelf. You're on the top of the bookshelf, right in front of your reader's eyes. And it's a relevant category for your book. It's hyper relevant. Your ideal readers are looking at these books so that when they see your book on the bookshelf, they're very likely to pick it off that bookshelf, click the buy button, and become a new raving fan reader of yours and buy every other book you publish. So by going through these search results on Amazon, you can quickly find out exactly which books, which categories make the most sense for your book that are going to put you in front of your ideal readers. Now, this works for any book in any niche or any market. So let's say you're writing a nonfiction book about spirituality. Well, we can look up that word. We can search for any categories that have to do with spirituality, and we can scroll down the page. And we see there's 844 books that have to do with religion and spirituality. And what we can do, again, is organize by competitiveness. So here we'll see all these categories with 000 across are brand new categories. They were just added to Amazon probably in the past week, or if not the past couple of days. And there's no books left in these categories because Amazon hasn't added any books to these categories yet. So they're brand new categories, really easy. Like, if you're in this category with 1 sale, you're guaranteed number 1 best-selling author. Right? And if you scroll down again, you'll see the most competitive categories. So the most competitive spirituality book on Amazon right now, you need 21,000 sales per month or about 1,427 sales in 24 hours to hit number 1 in that category. So again, you can scroll down, find the most relevant categories for your books, and you can then find the most relevant categories and get your books on the right bookshelves for your customers. Now, the other really cool thing you do is you can filter. So notice here we have 844 categories. That's a lot. You'll notice that a lot of them have to do with stuff that might not be relevant for your book, right? So let's say you are writing a book on spirituality, but you're writing about Christian spirituality, right? And so you can filter for that word Christian, and then you can scroll down the page, and you'll see there's only 495 books that relate to spirituality and Christianity, right? And then you can go through those more targeted categories. So let's say you're studying Zen. Well, there's 4 categories that have to do with Zen. Let's say you're studying Buddhism. Let's see, there are 15 categories that have to do with Buddhism, right? So by using the search function and then the filter, you can hyper target the categories you're looking for and find just the categories you need for your books. And by the way, it works for ebooks, it works for print books as well. And it's just the best, fastest way to find the most relevant categories for your books and get your book on the right bookshelves on Amazon so you can get more sales every single day on autopilot because your book is in the right place where your customers are looking for it.